Hi, this is Robin's dad, Jim O'Neill, and you're listening to Back Issues of Me Reading Stuff.
What are we working with today? I'm Robin O'Neill. That's me. What's my podcast name? Me Reading Stuff. Musically, what we're dealing with is some royalty-free hip-hop. That's right. I love it. You love it. That's what the grunting is you hear. I love it. Whoever this guy is, I don't know his name. These royalty-free masterminds just put out this awesome shit and let us take it, and they don't even want to take any credit. That's how generous they are. And I love them. So whoever this guy is, everything you've ever heard me use has all been from him. I love him. I would love to track him down. I should work on that. All right, let's talk about me. I was going to say let's talk about you, but that would get weird and silent because you don't have a voice here. Sorry, not giving that to you. Some people have said, are you going to ever have anyone on the show with you? And I immediately say, hell no, I'm not. This is my show. I'm not having guests. I realize the thing to do on podcasts is to have guests and interviews, but that ain't how I play it. Me, happiness level. I'm a 6 out of 10 because I got to stay home for 2 days in a row and work. And that's really all I want in this whole world. That's what I want every day to be like, actually. And so I got 2 days. It used to be my entire life. I don't know what's going on, why I can't seem to manage to have like a nice full week of that. But I guess I'll take what I can get. My stress level last week was high. I'm going to say it's down to like a 5 out of 10. No big deal. Disappointment in myself level, pretty high. I'm going to say 8.2 out of 10. Another category I'd like to throw out there, my love for you guys through the motherfucking roof. I love all of you. Speaking of who I love, I want to thank Chief Animator. This person gave me an iTunes review that was hands down the sweetest thing I've read so far. And I can't thank you enough, Chief Animator, whoever you are. I like your title there, Chief Animator, and I love what you said. Apparently we met in San Antonio. Chief Animator said, I warmed their heart when we met in San Antonio. Does that make sense? I kind of quoted it weird, but I like that so much. I think one of you should write a song about that line. Robin warmed Chief Animator's heart when they met in San Antonio. I do warm people's hearts. That's what I do. That's my position in life. I tend to warm hearts, especially when I'm in San Antonio. So I'm not surprised about that statement. No, I am. That's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, what am I talking about? Oh, my printer just broke, my HP printer scanner, and I have two. I've got a black cartridge and a tricolor cartridge, HP 60. If you need these, I'm going to give them to you for free. Email me at mereadingstuff@icloud.com, and I will send these to you if you need these. Now, don't just take them if you don't need them, because that would be ridiculous. But if you have an HP printer and you need these, I got them for you, because I'm moving on. This ship has sailed. This printer I've had for like 8 years. I'm over it. I could feel that it was about to die, so I didn't buy any more. Normally, I'm someone who has like 50,000 cartridges around. I love stocking up on things. I should run a warehouse. You should see my toilet paper collection. I'm ready for the whole world to have bowel problems or something. I don't know what the deal is, but I like to have an insane amount of toilet paper, salt, pepper, olive oil, all that kind of shit that's basic stuff. I've always got plenty. I will never run out of toilet paper, ever. That's never going to happen. Not that I have enough to last me until the day I die. I'm just saying you're not going to catch me accidentally not buying plenty of toilet paper. I like to see that there are 50 extra rolls just waiting for me. Okay, what am I talking about? Anyway, so email me if you have an HP printer that uses 60. All right, Mark Strand. I'm going back to my roots this week. Sometimes I'll push my boundaries a little bit and read people I don't know that well. That's fun. Not as fun for me as like digging into the base of who I am and reading people who have meant a lot to me throughout the years. So Ann Carson was Monday. Today we're doing Mark Strand, who I think it's becoming clear that he might just be my favorite poet. So, he died about exactly a year ago at the age of 80. So the book that came out is Mark Strand Collected Poems. It's huge. It has all of his poems in it. Who put this out? Hold on. I want you guys to buy it. So Anyway, I'll be reading from Blizzard of One. I'm just going to go into it and then I'll find what this book is. Okay, so I'm going to be reading Some Last Words. 1. It is easier for a needle to pass through a camel than for a poor man to enter a woman of means. Just go to the graveyard and ask around. 2. Eventually, you slip outside, letting the door bang shut on your latest thought. What was it anyway? Just go to the graveyard and ask around. 3. Negligence is the perfume I love. Oh, Fedora, Fedora. If you want any, just go to the graveyard and ask around. 4. The bones of the buffalo, the rabbit at sunset, the wind and its double, the tree, the town. Just go to the graveyard and ask around. 5. If you think good things are on their way and the world will improve, don't hold your breath. Just go to the graveyard and ask around. 6. You over there, why do you ask if this is the valley of limitless blue and if we are its prisoners? Just go to the graveyard and ask around. 7. Life is a dream that is never recalled when the sleeper awakes. If this is beyond you, magnificent one, just go to the graveyard and ask around. Okay, so this book, you should buy it. It's Alfred A. Knopf. And also, Mark Strand, I think one of the greatest reading/speaking voices I've ever heard is Leonard Cohen's. And Mark Strand happens to have been born in Canada, and they have the exact same speaking voice, in my opinion. See if you agree. Look up Mark Strand on my favorite radio show of all time, Bookworm with Michael Silverblatt. This is from 2000. He reads that exact poem that I just read to you. And I think you'll fall in love with him and his voice for sure. So that's on kcrw.com. And if you're not listening to Bookworm, that should be remedied immediately. I can't tell you how much I've gotten from that show, from Michael Silverblatt. I don't want to get into it too much because this is one of these things that I have such a love affair with that I'll end up sounding insane if I talk about it too much. But circling back around, Mark Strand in this interview is also, this is a perfect introduction to Mark Strand if you need an introduction to him. He does say he's trying to speak as plainly and directly as he can with the reader. His approach to writing poetry really feels akin to my approach to the drawings I make, and so that's another reason I'm just connected to him. He comes up again in my life in really weird, unexpected ways. It's one of those things. All right, that's it for me, you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. If you want the HP cartridges, let me know. They're sitting here waiting to be mailed off. Please, if you know anyone who loves reading, loves poetry, tell them about the podcast. As always, I'd appreciate you subscribing to me reading stuff on iTunes or writing a review. But I'm satisfied. You guys have shown me love. I'm not going to bug you about it anymore. I really appreciate everyone's feedback. I mean, to me personally or on iTunes. Either way, everyone is being very supportive and kind, and I can't tell you how much it means to me to do this every week. I look forward to it like I've never looked forward to anything, honestly. It brings me something that I think I've needed my entire life. So to anyone who's been a part of it, you know, I reached 50 episodes, I think, here recently, and I didn't celebrate. So I guess this is my little celebration. And I'm drinking coffee again. That was short-lived, wasn't it? I'm back on my coffee. I'm better. You can probably hear it. All right. Bye, everyone. I will talk to you soon on Monday. Bye-bye.